Hey there, welcome to the very first Andy videotape, or video, it's not a videotape, on timecode. Good luck. Anyway, there's a form below which you can fill out as you go along. You can pause this, whatever. So timecode, what is it? Timecode is a form of labeling. Let me get this pen out. So timecode is a label, okay? It's just a labeling system. And it's a labeling system for frames. And it's also a form of metadata, right here, metadata. So you can look metadata up and fill out the form, fill out the definition. Its invention allows all of our machinery to run in sync or together in time. It allows the videotape editing to be possible. It basically allows us to land on a specific frame of film on your timeline or video and make an in or an out point there or do something to the frame. Who is this guy? I have no idea. Can you please write that down in your form? Thank you. Next slide. So, timecode, it's a label. And it identifies every frame of video or audio in a clip or show. Each frame gets a label, and in our case, they are numbers. Okay, and this is called non-drop frame timecode. And it is signified with a little colon at a certain point between seconds and frames. I'll get to that in a second. SMPTE timecode, by the way, you have to look up SMPTE on your form, uses the same format as military time with 00 hours to 2300 hours. And at 23, for example, 59, what happens? Cinderella, get back to the castle. Anyway, minutes are increments 00 to 59, seconds 00 to 59, and then we split up our seconds into frames in the film and TV world. So what we have is we've got hours, 00 to 23, minutes, 00 to 59, seconds, 00 to 59, and then we add, lo and behold, and I'll put this in red, we add frames. And depending on the system, if we're 24 frame, it will go from 00 to 23 frames. And if we're in a 30 frame per second system, we'll go from 00 to 29 frames. So again, timecode is just a system of labeling, and we use the military clock, which has hours, which has minutes, seconds, and then we add these things called frames. Let's go to the next slide. So SMPTE display looks like this, which I just sort of drew out with our different numbers. So we have our hour designation, again, minutes, seconds, frames. That's timecode, really simple. Except it's going to get a little bit harder because here's the problem. This system works great if we're in a 30 frame per second world. Everything's cool, because what happens is that in 30 frames per second, our timecode time, our label time, is equal to our real time, because the labeling system follows the clock. Isn't that great? But unfortunately, we're not in a 30 frame per second world. We're in a 29.97 world because we're in color. 30 frames is black and white. Anyway, I'm running out of time. Next little video will be about this thing called drop frame timecode, which we have to have because we have this, which is the frame rate of color television. Bye-bye. Answer the questions. Stop.